Episode 12. Mirror, mirror. Hi, this is Ylelmore, and I'm Kira, and I'm here with Rion.
Hi.
And Ellis.
Hello.
And right now, we're in the forest in the middle of the night.
We're in my backyard.
In the untamed wilderness on the edge of the town of Ylelmore.
I think a lawn isn't exactly untamed.
It's clover, not grass.
Only because Dad says grass takes too much water and clover lasts longer. It also helps with bees.
I guess bees are sort of wild.
Untamed wilderness.
And today's episode.
I'm not sure. We've already been in the forest at night.
Maybe there's a monster in there.
Like the rape.
I'm still not sure those are real.
I think looking for spirits that are found only because of all the people they drowned might be a bad idea.
Might.
How about we find your spirit?
It's just a tree. It's really pretty, but it doesn't do much.
Oli seems to like it.
Oli won't give us an interview, so we'll never know why.
We could go to the waterfall.
I think it's sacred.
Kirif wasn't really supposed to be there. It was just an emergency.
Why is it sacred exactly? Isn't your family from the city?
Maybe there were werewolves in Ylelmore before we got here.
Werewolf ghosts in the forest.
I think Dad would have said something. Also, I don't think you can still be a werewolf when you're a ghost.
Oh, because of the spirit thingy.
It goes back to the whole.
The alpha wolf.
Don't call it that.
Is it because people made it weird?
They made it really weird. And that's not even how it works.
So it is the original wolf.
I'm not even sure it is a wolf.
What?
It looks like a wolf, but does it look like a wolf because of the contract? Or is it a wolf? Or was it a wolf a really long time ago?
Like how I don't know what Oli used to be before Elfie. I definitely don't think that they're a cat.
I wish I could take you guys to the other place.
Where the man at the edge of the world is.
Yeah. It's weird but different. There are tons of places left to explore over there.
Oh, we could do that thing. Where you get into the forest and take two mirrors and a candle. Make a doorway to the other side.
The what?
Okay. Vorin and everyone got really curious after you got into the city.
They were.
She talks about you kind of a lot.
Ew, gross.
Anyway, we found on a website sort of a game for non-witches. It's called Mirror Mirror. And you go someplace dark and stand between two mirrors facing each other and chant, where there was one, this are many. See, we can hold and mouths and ears. We can hold many that you have for now. Let us cross from this world, one world to the other.
Then what?
The mirror is supposed to turn into a door. And you can switch with the other version of you on the other side.
Is that even safe?
That sounds creepy. What if they trap you?
Do you think that you and the mirror would be evil?
I'd be evil if I was trapped there all the time and stuck copying what the real me did.
What if you're not the real you?
Is this what non-magic kids do for fun?
Yeah. Sometimes. One time, I went with some friends into the bathroom and turned out the lights, and we chanted because maybe an angry spirit would jump out.
And do what?
I think they cut off people's heads.
And you did that for fun?
It's fun being scared sometimes.
You hate being scared.
I hate being surprised.
How is that different?
It just is.
It doesn't feel different.
Fine. Then we don't have to do it.
All right.
There should be a few mirrors in the garage.
Wait, are we just going to do it?
I can't think of anything else to do.
Oh, can I do the thing?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Ellis. Coast. Stories from Ylelmore. And today, we're going to try to see the man at the edge of the world.
I'm being eaten alive.
I thought you were wearing bug spray.
No. That was open.
I think this'll work.
The spell?
Well, no, not that. Well, I'm not sure it will because you guys aren't like the kids I used to hang out with, so maybe it is actual magic.
I hope not. I don't know what to do if Ylelmore went to my house and took my plate.
I don't think that's how it works.
You don't know that's not how it works.
And we just stand here, back to back. Can you see the reflections in your mirror?
Yeah.
Okay, ready.
Should I have written it down?
I thought we were going to repeat after you.
Ooh, that'll be even creepier.
Is it being creepy a good or a bad thing?
Doesn't matter.
Where there was one, now there are many.
There were other things.
Here,
See, mouth, eyes, mouth, ear.
here,
Your eyes and mouth.
We can all that you have to.
We can all of it.
Let us. Our eyes will
The one world.
Let us in.
Ow!
It didn't work.
But didn't you feel something?
I did feel a little dumb.
Why is class so hard?
Something's coming.
What?
I think that...
Oli.
What are you doing?
Nothing. We were just trying a trick to see the man at the edge of the world.
That's not what I smell.
Well, we used the mirror and a chant and...
Hey, we weren't doing anything.
You only want to go over there and you'll stop this nonsense, right? You.
Me?
It already wants you. Don't ever do this again.
Wait, do it!
Oli.
Where is this?
Where's Oli?
They did it!
Did what?
Look.
Oh.
I told you the trees are super duper tall.
We're here. We're actually here.
Did you know that Oli could do that?
I don't know what Oli can do. They don't talk to me.
Maybe we should try harder to find out.
Rian, were you scared?
Why?
It's really weird seeing Wolfrey talk like you.
Wolfrey, I didn't mean to change.
And the talking.
It's weird.
I don't know how to feel about it, especially when your mouth isn't moving with it.
I don't have extra clothes.
Does Wolfrey look different to you?
Oh yeah, big time.
How?
You sort of have a hologram.
Maybe it's more like a shadow reflection thingy.
Sort of over Wolfrey.
Yeah, it's a way bigger wolf. It moves when you do.
I don't see it.
I think that's the shadow part.
I can see my shadow.
It's right above you, but when you look up and back, it's doing the same thing.
I don't think you're gonna see it.
Is it at least cool?
I think it would eat me if it stopped following you.
Yeah, that.
And I think it ate something before you got here.
Then, what? How does this work?
I don't know. If I did know, I'd tell everybody so they'd stop asking.
So, you know how to get back home?
No.
What?
Well, I usually just get tired and take a nap and wake up back there.
Where is this exactly?
I think Fadden says this is where the magic is. But then she also said it's more of a theoretical concept.
These plants feel not theoretical.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Fadden says that the magic world next to ours, where everything runs and stuff, is more of a theory than an actual thing. She says that there's some ways to talk to people on this side, and some people think it's like one world sandwich on top of the other. But that doesn't make it true. It could be way weirder. We could be super deep underground, or on a different planet that matches ours, and like a weird alien shimmer thingy or something.
And we're here now.
You can tell by the trees.
It looks like they're holding up the sky.
Maybe they are. If that's a sky, and not just like a really pretty stone. I didn't bring my map.
You have a map.
It was sort of a deal Mom made with me.
And you can read it.
There are these cartography class. Oh,
What is it?
my tree.
The glowing one.
Yeah, it's got all those shiny branches. See?
Do you want to go look at it?
Nah, it's super pretty, but there's nothing there.
Right. There are people here.
I don't know if they're people exactly. But yeah, there's tons to talk to. But I usually use the trees to tell where I am, because I can kind of sort of feel where it is.
Then where are we?
I have no idea.
Is it really?
This way. Wow.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't think I can run right here.
What if you turn into a person?
I still don't have clothes, and I don't want to walk around naked in a weird forest.
You got my leggings? Mama made me wear them under my shorts because of ticks. I don't think there are any ticks here. Probably.
You're going to fall off me.
I got a hair tie.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I can run without
Going turbo.
Turbo?
Well, he went super fast.
Turbo Wolfie doesn't sound cool.
I think it does.
Okay, this way.
Where are we going?
To the man at the edge of the world.
You know where they are.
Duh, I found my tree.
What do you call this?
I haven't named anything yet. I mostly think of it as mega rocks.
What's down there?
I fell down that once.
And?
Give me your hand. It's just really dark. And my flashlight doesn't work in there. And you just sort of forever
Got
fall.
it.
I'll call them the forever fall clips.
How did you stop falling?
I took a nap.
You could nap while you were falling.
It's sort of like when you fall far enough, it's like invisible hands are kind of holding you up. If you do it right, you can take a nap.
Would we be okay if we fell down there?
I think you might starve before you hit the bottom. If there's a bottom. Pull!
It feels weird.
Pull!
I don't think we're supposed to know how these feel on the car side.
Pull! Man, stay here. Make sure it doesn't float away.
Are you sure we're going in the right direction?
I'm sort of sure. And this will be our oar.
So you don't know.
I sort of know. I don't have my map.
But
I don't think it really matters, though. There's somewhere over here.
it matters a lot.
You think?
We could get lost.
It's not like our parents can find us, so unless Oli goes to Mama. She knows where my map is.
But there's dangerous stuff here.
There's dangerous stuff everywhere, Alice. Sometimes I'm dangerous stuff. Besides, I don't think Oli would send you anywhere if I didn't think was safe. They really like...
I'm not.
Are you
I'm
guys
not.
done?
Yeah! Get in the lead!
Where does this river go?
Maybe we should stay put.
That only works if you think for someone who can come rescue you.
But Kira,
I trust Kira. If she says it's safe, it's safe.
And to the leaf boat!
Watch.
sorry.
Draining.
Isn't it sort of pretty? Ahoy!
This is all so weird.
Bad weird.
No, it's just... I know magic, like shifters and spirits and blessings, but this is... The entire world feels magical.
Right?
What kind of fish are these?
I don't know. I tried to look them up because sometimes they make themselves look like me. They wear my face. But usually they just do that when I lean in and they go... and cover me with water.
Oh. Are they bullying you?
I don't think so. I think it's sort of like a game. That's what one of them said.
They can talk?
Sometimes, but only when they steal my face. They're not real good at it. Hi guys! Hi! Do you like the rain? Rain. See, I'm not sure they understand the question.
What else is out here?
I don't know. I only stay in a teeny tiny part for so long.
Because of your mom's?
But I want to explore it all someday. Make hundreds and hundreds of maps.
What did that mean? You'd have to leave Ylelmore.
Probably.
Wait, you're going to leave Ylelmore after all we did to make sure Ella stayed.
I'm not going to leave anytime soon. I got to go to high school and graduate and stuff first.
But you love Ylelmore.
Yeah?
Why would you leave?
Because it feels like it's something I have to do to be the person I want to be.
And you can't do that here.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Well, remember when I cried a lot because Ellis called himself a failed witch?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about it, and when I was crying on Mom's shoulder, I thought I have to leave.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't think it has to make sense to be true. But this entire place doesn't make sense. A fish stole my face, Rion.
I guess.
Rion, are you
Hey, careful!
What
Is
is?
that Mr. Elder?
What?
Hey, Mr. Elder! Wait, we're not Depart!
Hey,
I don't think we can get anywhere.
I hate those fish.
did they take your face too?
I told you they were weird.
I think they were making fun of us.
I'm out of pants again.
I'm not sure how to fix that.
Was that really Mr. Eldar?
It looks like him, I think.
I think he went this way.
Wait, what about the man at the edge of the world?
What about them?
The fish could steal your face, Kira.
Yeah?
So was Mr. Eldar even Mr. Eldar?
Ooh!
I don't like that question.
I think there's only one way to find out.
But should we?
If Mr. Eldar can come here, then he would know how to get out, right?
That would make sense.
I don't like that it does.
I've never gotten in here by whatever Oli did. I don't think just going to sleep will bring you two back with me.
Mr. Eldar!
Mr. Eldar.
I'm pretty sure it was this way. There he is!
How did he do that?
I don't think the real Mr. Eldar can walk through trees.
I don't know. It's definitely real.
So if a tree is real, does that mean Mr. Eldar isn't?
Well, what if it's a kind of monster that turns into someone we know and lures us into a trap?
Then why would it use Mr. Eldar
Yeah. I feel like our parents would work better.
or the Oracle?
I definitely believe the Oracle is here.
Is he waving at us?
Hi, Mr. Elder!
Why isn't he talking?
Would it matter if he did?
Now, he's definitely doing the come here thingy.
It's safer together, right?
Yeah.
We're coming!
I think he wants us to stop.
Here?
Looks like it.
What?
Oh, thank goodness.
Don't follow me!
I told you they'd be there this morning, didn't I?
Some big pumpkins. It was champagne weather today, Chuckaboo. A real bummer.
I said it'd be easy, not fun.
Don't sell me a dog. It would make a stuffed bird laugh.
Fine, it wasn't easy, but I knew you could do it.
Wow, what kind of magic circle is this?
Were you waiting for us?
What does this even mean?
Hi, kids. Did you thank Mr. Eldar for pulling you back over?
Oh, thanks, Mr. Elder!
Thank you, sir.
How did you... Oh, Brianna needs pants.
You know, the Oracle.
We're tight to my Chuckaboo and I. She has me raked fore and aft.
Eldar had the wrong idea. Drive him home for me?
Humble come stumble.
Was that a yes?
Tommy,
Mr. Eldar.
you're curtain climbers.
Kira. Eldar, why are the kids in your car?
No need for a bunch of whipped syllabub. Give we a bell.
Can we
Can we get out? Thank you for the ride, Mr. Elder!
And thank you for the clothes.
Cool.
Hi, Mom!
What were you? Rion? What are you wearing?
I don't know. I think it makes me look like I should be haunting a field.
No, it doesn't. You look very nice. I think it's an old nightgown.
I thought it was one of those dresses from those old black and white movies.
And why are you wearing a nightgown?
I tore my clothes in Kira's leggings.
Okay.
I just wish it wasn't so long.
Well, the pants were definitely gonna fall off.
And what were you guys doing in Mr. Eldar's car again?
Oh, he found me, Rion, and Alice in the other place.
You what? We didn't get to see the man at the edge of the world, though.
But we did see the face-stealing fish.
I thought we said we were gonna talk about the fish.
I'm sorry. Did you all go to where Kirif goes?
All right, Mom, I need to go get my map before I forget everything.
Why me? Fine. Rion, Ellis, come inside. I'll call your parents. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, and Mr. Elder knows the magic circle to bring us back.
What?
You turn this.
Hi, this is Doris from Ylelmore. And time passes different in the other world.
We're not sure it's a different world yet.
Maybe it's time for us to name it.
It probably already has a name. If Oli sent us there and Mr. Eldar has magic circles and stuff.
I still want to name it.
You guys can decide.
What about the spirit world?
We don't know if that's what it is, though.
What about Fish Face World?
Oh, okay.
It's not all face fish, though.
But we know there are fish that steal face.
Fish face world sounds scary.
It was sort of scary.
Fish face world.
Where's your mom?
She went to go see Mr. Eldar. I'm not sure that's gonna help, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. We can explore together now.
This was Stories from Ylelmore and Fish Face World.
You gotta say it with confidence.
This is Stories from Ylelmore and a little bit from Fish Face World. And come see us next time to see what we're up to.
Did we record or even work over there?
Wait, no! So we get why Oli was upset now. We have no idea what that was. That was it for this season of Stories from Ylelmore. Stories from Ylelmore is made by the It Me Podcast Production LLC, all voices done by me. Transcripts for the episode can be found on a link in the description at itmepodcast.com, where you can also find the coloring page posted here on other podcasts. Letters can be sent to storiesfromylelmore@gmail.com. If you want to support creator, rate, review, comment, or tell a friend about the show. If you're growing up and you want to offer more support, maybe you can think about donating to the code for your Patreon, linked in the description. Our outro this season is Chilowani Bambi by Powell from the Free Music Archive under the Creative Commons Attribution License.